Hi, Super Spruce here, back on Antimatter Dimension Thinking Plus video, episode 126. For that reason, I didn't get that right, or it just didn't come to me immediately. And this episode, we've gone a decent amount. We can unlock Tree of Decay, even though that doesn't really do much. But other than it exists now. But really, what we're going for, we have E47 prions. And that is a decent amount. It's probably good enough to unlock to start getting some NANOFIELD rewards. So this is the replicants build. It's probably just the standard build that has everything. I know it's not the most efficient. I should probably get rid of some of the. Actually, I'm going to do that here. I'm going to make a new replicants build that is essentially the same thing, except some of the studies are swapped. I'm going to do, wait, I have to check. Okay, it does not do that. So, oh my god. I'm going to time-lapse this. And that's the replicants build. So, essentially, I just swapped these studies for this study, which boosts meta dimensions. But we want a different build. We want the Prion energy build. It's basically our NANOFIELD build. And the NANOFIELD build will it's more for going for NANOFIELD rewards than actually getting meta antimatter or quarks or even just antimatter, even though it does seem to be giving me a good amount of antimatter. Like, the eternity points is still going up. But that's not really the main point here. It's more to get this. So this is probably going to instantly give me some rewards. Oh my god. 5 rewards in just seconds. And this is useless, but meta antimatter effects power is increased. Free galaxy gain is increased. And dilated time boost in meta dimensions is increased. We have 8 rewards now. While dilated, normal dimension multipliers are raised, so that means dilation is going to be more powerful. Meta dimension boost power is stronger, and then there's some other stuff here. It's pretty OP. We're up to 9 rewards. We can probably get some tachyon particles now from some of the dilation stuff, and this should give us. It's pretty OP. This is a single NANOFIELD run that's doing this. Maybe I should go for the 100 times milestone. I really didn't expect NANOFIELD to be like this. I mean, I expected it to be pretty fast. Like, I expected it to be 6 rewards out of the first NANOFIELD run. Not like... It looks like I'm going to get like 12 or 13 out of the first NANOFIELD run. It's pretty insane. I wonder if this is taking effect. It's not taking any effect. Honestly, I'm just going to let this go and see what happens. So yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back a day later. I'm not even sure what it's doing. Oh yeah, I set it to neutrino grind, like while I was like, doing the, I was away overnight. Even though it wasn't really that good, but I was doing some neutrino grinding, just because I am up to a full integer increase, which is pretty nice. And I really do want to get this. I'm not sure if this is going to be achievable now. Because it's just going to require a lot of neutrino grinding. I don't really need to do the neutrino grinding. Let's just see where NANOFIELD is, because 16 rewards. Look at this. This is insane. I have 16 NANOFIELD rewards, which is the amount you need basically to unlock Tree of Decay normally. And this is 16 NANOFIELD rewards just on the first NANOFIELD run of the Ghostify. This NANOFIELD has to be by far the most OP mechanic here, just because let's see how many time theorems. I have E96, so it's probably possible I can probably start getting some meta dimension studies, especially this one, which is a pretty good one. Not sure if I can get both of these, though. I don't think both is going to be doable. But maybe if I just do this as my NANOFIELD build, I can probably afford this one as well, which does boost Replicanti a little bit, and just getting all the studies here, this is going to probably be a pretty overpowered boost in NANOFIELD. Unfortunately, I think my my anti-Prion energy, actually, my Prion anti-energy is not even maxed. I mean, technically, I probably should do something other than a NANOFIELD build, but because I really should be going for Quarks. That's really what I should be going for. Can I get any electron upgrades? I can get a bunch of them. I can get this, but I'm not sure how much I'm willing. Okay, it looks like I can get that pretty easily because the Quarks are going up, so that isn't that much of a sacrifice. And that's 3 electron upgrades, so that could really help. And I really want to have enough Quarks for Tree of Decay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get enough Quarks for that. But it's like, I always feel like I can still get the 100 times reward even with this. Just because of how I just beat all of NANOFIELD in one quantum, which is ridiculous. I've never this is just, it's just so OP to conquer an entire mechanic in just one quantum. It's so weird. I mean, I think that's what every other mechanic's gonna be, like, eventually. But now it's just this. But it's still pretty good. I really hope. I think this is a pretty good improvement. If I go, that's 85 orders of magnitude of Quarks, which is really good. I can even get this triple the amount of tachyon particles gained upgrade. I don't that not gonna be that powerful, but whatever. It gives me something. So maybe what I'm actually gonna do next quantum, I'm going to go for an achievement. It's gonna be this one. Get at least E1.6 trillion antimatter without having all types of non-first dimensions and at least two normal galaxies. And that's really confusing. I tried to get this one earlier. There's a bug that prevented me from getting it. So, and I know there's something in the Discord that yeah, I know it's sort of cheaty, but I mean, it's really just like, without having all, like, how am I supposed to do that with Emperor dimensions? Like, it's just so weird. And at least 2 normal galaxies. It's one of the weirdest achievements in the game, and sort of the dumbest ones. It's tedious to set up. So I'm just going to get on the Discord, and it's like in one of the pins in, like, the NanoField channel or something. So yeah, I'm just gonna get that and probably just time lapse through the like me setting it up. Okay, I'm actually not going to time-lapse this because this is, like, it's ridiculously complicated. There's so many things. First, you have to toggle off all of your time dimensions, and then I think you have to quantum. But before I quantum, I have to turn off all of my meta-dimension auto-buyers. So, that's nice. And then I think I quantum, I'm just going to check again because it's so complicated. There's, like, 10 steps to it. So at this point, you do quantum, so I'm just going to quickly check the quarks and gluons and probably switch to a more general production build. So I'm going to respec and load up the replicants build. It's more of a general production build, and then I quantum. So and then it's sort of weird. I think you if I check, you're supposed to get a certain amount of meta boosts. So like, you just don't want too many meta boosts, but like something like, just get like some meta boosts like that, and then I think you just continue the run like normal without any time dimensions. You can still actually get pretty far. I'm basically in like a quantum. It feels like I'm in a quantum challenge where time dimensions and time dimensions are disabled and meta dimensions are severely nerfed. And I'm still doing very well with this. And then it gets a little bit, and then there's some more stuff you have to do. So I've gotten a decent amount of stuff. I've gotten E308 dial at a time, even with this. And then you go back to dimensions. You disable your infinity dimension auto buyers. Then you have to eternity, and then I think it says you get as many galaxies as you can. I'm not really sure what that means, like maybe just for electrons. And then you have to, I think, disable your auto buyers. So that's fun. I think you can still keep the tick speed auto buyer on in the sacrifice. I'm just gonna keep the. I'm gonna put every auto buyer off, and then I think you infinity, and you just get one first dimension. And that still doesn't work. No, I think you can still get like first meta dimensions. I think so, and first infinity dimension. And first, oh yeah, tick speed upgrades. First time dimension. It's still not giving me the achievement. This is so dumb. Maybe you're allowed to get as many first dimensions as you can, and that's probably doing something. I can get some stuff. I can get some tick speed upgrades. Is there anything I can get? I have everything I can here. Maybe I can just like turn on some of the. Maybe I can just do some meta boosts, like just like M, and I mean honestly, this guide is really weird. It's really weird, and then I think I'm just gonna infinity again, and by one first dimension that doesn't work. Getting tick speed upgrades is not gonna work. Getting first dimension auto buyer is also not going to work, even with the tick speed upgrades. And is there anything I can do to speed this up? I don't think there is. I think I tried my best with the meta boosts. This is so strange. Like this is like the impossible achievement. It's so weird. I don't know why this achievement even exists. I'm gonna try getting a bit more meta antimatter, just like as much as I can, so I can just buff the dimension boosts, and then try again. This I don't think I'm gonna make it. I really don't. Even with first dimension maxed and buying as many tick speed upgrades as I can, that's not gonna be enough. I'm really close, but I can't get there. Oh, and I see why you have to. Yeah, this achievement's dumb. I just failed getting it. You have to disable. I see why I have to disable every time dimensions, but I still didn't even get the goal of the achievement. I told you it's such a weird achievement, and it's just like that achievement is like, I mean. I have no idea why it's in the game. It's like almost impossible to get. It doesn't even with checking the strats, I still couldn't do it. So that puts into perspective how hard the achievement is. I know there's a comment somewhere saying how I get that achievement. Maybe I just need more stuff. I mean, apparently you can do it in NANOFIELD, so like I'm really not sure. I did everything I could to try to buff things, but maybe I could have tried to get a replicant. No, of course I already have replicants. I'm already in Emperor dimensions. Like, what am I even talking about with like can't even get replicants? Like I can get some limit upgrades here and some quantum food. That's 8th Emperor dimension. It's actually that feels like a milestone right there. Just like getting up to the 8th Emperor dimensions. Here are these gluon upgrades I'm going to eventually be striving for in a later episode, of course. And I guess just quantum food I don't want to really buy, I can buy max because you can just buy them again. And no, that's 1/8 Emperor dimension. So, I mean, this wasn't the most successful eternity or trying achievement attempt, but again, I'll be trying to go for them again. Maybe I could try to get the Replicanti requirement if I do a Replicanti build. I see it's only taking E94, so I can afford to fit a lot of stuff in, like these two, for example. So I'm actually going to do that real quick. And I actually even have enough for one of these, so I'm just going to get 263. I'm actually going to put it into a new build called, new preset. It's going to be, I'm going to call it High TT, or Time Theorems, just because this has almost a lot of studies. It has almost every study in like up top, except this one, and it's really, I think, just optimized to try to get me as much stuff as I can. I think I have E8 million replicanti, so maybe if I wanted, I could try to get the one achievement. I may try to even go for some more NANOFIELD rewards. I know the 18th one is useless. I probably should just get some more neutrino grinding, and it does get tau neutrinos, which are the weakest ones right now. So that's nice. But other than that, I can't really do much. I mean, I can dilate, well, infinitying the whole time, which is sort of weird. But I mean, I think just going for neutrinos is going to be a good option, and I have a good amount of time theorems. I don't really need much more at this point. I don't really need to unlock Big Rip anytime soon. I can check Tree Decay. I cannot get any unstable quarks. I didn't think so. I heard it was like E300, so this is not enough for that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. Peace out.